Hey, what's up YouTube? It is Captain Shock here. And I think I've found my Kuda from Black Ops 3 in Infinite Warfare, and it's the UMP. Is it a coincidence? The UMP was one of my most favorite gun of all time in Call of Duty. And the same with the Kuda. I loved using the Kuda. You guys know my love for the Kuda. And this is my opening rush, by the way, on this map when I'm using the submachine gun. So I take those two guys out there and I jump up to this building and then I flank around here and they get destroyed. They don't know what's hitting them. I'm just going in like a lightning storm. Now, you guys remember my most elite gun setup video for the UMP and the attachments and perks that I used. So just for remembering, I'm using Scavenger, Dexterity, Dead Silence and Ghost. That's the perks that I'm using, the same perks as the elite gun setup. But the only thing different that I'm using in this video is that I'm using the long barrel, the rifle barrel, instead of the extended mags. Remember I mentioned in the elite video for the UMP that you use the extended mags in place of the long barrel on small maps, but on larger maps like this one I prefer using a rifle barrel. That's the only thing that I'm doing differently. And I slid too much there. It should have stopped by the lemon, but it went past the lemon. But what can I do? I'm just going to go back and destroy them. So you can see how powerful this setup is for this weapon and the class loadout. And when I'm using the submachine guns, you guys are going to see more faster paced gameplay when I'm showing you these videos. There's a lot more rushing that's going to be involved, but intelligent rushing and slowing it down when I need to slow it down and get dunked on, boy. Now the reason why I slowed it down in Infinite Warfare is because of the meta, the change in meta. So in this game the assault rifles are the best guns to use at the moment, such as the NV4 and the K-Bar assault rifle, and therefore you should not be rushing around with assault rifles compared to an SMG. You have to slow it down, not as much as say an LMG, but you have to slow it down and use a little more caution. Whereas with an SMG, when you're using it, you need to be up close to them, you know, within their vicinity, and just absolutely go ham on them. That's what you want to do. But of course, don't use blind aggression. Don't rush like a zombie. Think what you're doing first and rush with intelligence, with some logic. And the top tier players just adapt to what the game brings. So if the game requires you to slow it down, or if the assault rifles are the more powerful weapons, then you slow it down. At this level now, you don't really care what others think about you or how you play. Your main goal and your enjoyment is just absolutely ripping up the enemy team and destroying. That's all you care about. That's your enjoyment. You don't think about what others are thinking about you. So what I'm saying is you need to adapt to the meta in the game. So in Black Ops 3 you used to be seeing me using a submachine gun a lot, in particular the Kuda. However, in this game I'm using an assault rifle. I'm adapting to the situation and I'm slowing down my playstyle because it's an assault rifle, it's not an SMG. Whereas in this particular gameplay that you're watching, I'm using a submachine gun, so of course my playstyle is going to be a little more faster. I'm still using the same tactics and strategies if you look at it closely, but I'm just doing it a lot more quicker because I have an SMG. I'm adapting to what I have and what the game brings me. I know some of the new subscribers, if they're watching some of my older Infinite Warfare videos with the NV4 that I'm using, they see me playing a little more conservatively. But that's just because it's for demonstration purposes, to explain myself better in the videos, because I have more time in the game, and when you do things slower you will learn better as well. And it's also an assault rifle, so I'm adapting to the weapon that I'm using currently. However, the point is my playstyle is not a set one, the pace of my playstyle in particular. What I use the same strategies and tactics, but I adapt to what's going on in the game and based on the weapons and what's going on with my enemy team and my own team. Just adapting to the situation in general, and that's the best playstyle you can have. If you're a set playstyle such as a rusher or a set playstyle such as a camper, you will get destroyed by a player with my adaptive playstyle that I'm teaching. So the main thing you need to take away from this video is you need to adapt to the meta in the game. That's what the professional players do. That's what the top tier players do in public settings as well. all those rushers you see on YouTube, all those campers you see on YouTube, they will get destroyed by a player adapting to the situation, using intelligence, using strategies and tactics. And that's what you need to do as well. It will make you elite. So I come to this spot to go into my Thor missile strike system. I'm just checking that the area is cleared. I enter it. And I like this map in particular because it's an open map and there are buildings as well to get some cover in. So it's a nice balance of both worlds. And of course I like when my streaks do damage. I really enjoy using kill streaks in Call of Duty, or score streaks as you call it now. And I hope in future Call of Duties the maps are designed where your kill streaks can do damage as well, and then you can have cover as well. I don't like maps with too much cover, because if you earn your high streaks and they don't do any damage, it feels like wasted effort. Also, they really need to buff the RC8 and also the advanced UAV. I know you can see Ghost now with advanced UAV, but 30 seconds is too quick for that streak. Because of the amount of score it takes to earn it, they need to boost it to like say 40 seconds or 45 max. So remember guys, adapt to the situation and adapt to the meta in the game. And make sure to try out this UMP with the setup and the perks mentioned. It is absolute a beast of a setup, an elite setup. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please leave a like if you did. Please share the videos if you want to see me grow. And thank you again for sharing the videos. And do subscribe if you haven't already. Take care. Bye.